Welcome to sunny day 3. We got a high of 93 out here, and we're playing basketball all day long at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. I am the voice of NorCal Sports. This is Lauren Goodman. They call me Coach Goody around here, and we're going to have a great one as you've tuned in to Game 2 on Court 2. And here we go. We got the Mad Ants versus Hustle in our G League high school division. Bentz, jumper, cannot connect on his first one. Had a very, very good showing. The junior, about to be senior, Dalton Bentz is a very great player. Diamond in the rough if you're looking for some 2026s. You might want to pay attention to that kid right there. But here comes Burrows down the lane looking for somebody. Finds Cook, my guy out of West Sacramento. Mr. Cook, he adds on to his total that he did yesterday, and he got another 2. Add him for it. Lopez down from 3. Had a great showing in his first game, played very well in his second game. Been doing some rehab, getting back on the court, but he is starting here for the Mad Ants. Here comes Dalton Bentz. Layup, easy money. Four-3 ball game. Everybody got a night to sleep on it and make adjustments. Carrillo Wright shot the skin off the ball yesterday. Boykins can't keep up with it. It's going to go back Hustle's way. Here comes Bentz. Nobody stops him in transition. Give him a little cross. Step through, and he got a lay, but he cannot finish it. And here comes Boykins. Bentz and Boykins are going to probably guard each other a lot of the time while they're in the game together. Here comes Boykins. Ortiz. Mr. KD is what they call him, and he knocks in his first 3. He had 7 threes yesterday on the night, and that's total all games, and he continues his scoring prowess with the 3 down there. Here we come back the other way. Cook on the low side against Wright. He's a strong young man and loves the contact, but he cannot connect. Here comes the older Reen. Both of them are on this team. Ortiz, stop, pop, count it. I told y'all he's an assassin. There's a reason why they call this man Mr. KD, okay? And he's back on his scoring tear from yesterday. Cook on the cut, got some motion action here. Williams surveys, looks at the court, finds Bentz and Boykins again. I told you this is a matchup we're going to watch all week. Good hezzy cross, but he doesn't like what he sees, and he kicks it to Williams. Williams thought about the dump into Cook. He gets it to him successful. Cook, pull up. Not there, but here comes Burrows. He tries to connect under the little bunny, and he misses. Here comes Reen. Ortiz, somebody might want to guard him. Oh, off Boykins' hand, and it's going back the other way. Coach Charles and Coach Sam ready to go head-to-head. This is probably one of the funnest parts about it, seeing the kids, but also seeing the coaches compete and go at it. Who will be the master of the minds? We will see as these tally out, go throughout the week. But this is a definite matchup we wanted to see. Here comes Mr. Cook on that last one. He got a low side cut. It was over the bat. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Hard on the back iron on that one. Mr. Ryder Cook out of West Sacramento. He attends River City High School. Up, by the way, by me. So I got to cheer for him. 3 for the first half from Mr. Ryder Cook. Here comes Reen. Dump it into Boykin. Boykin, post-up game on Bentz. He loses it. Cannot press. So Lopez's tip out will cause a sideline out. Reset. Here come the Hustle. Dump it in to Cook. Good roll and react right there, and he gets another 2. I'm telling you, this kid is special. It's the reason why he was the number 1 pick. Here comes Ortiz. Finds Boykin. Hezzy. No spin. Tries to step through with some power, but it's hard off the backboard. He keeps the ball alive. Reen gets his shot blocked by Bentz. Slow release, but he sticks with it, and he gets the floater below the free throw line for 2. That would be Ryan Reen. Burrow, 3. Just soft off the other way. Here comes Lopez. He wanted to go in transition. He's going to wait to see somebody stop him. Get a little shifty. Not into Boykin. Boykin doesn't connect on that one. And we are going to take a short break here so we can get some rotations, some subs, some coaching. But you guys are here live at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. Welcome back. That was our first timeout of the first half. Mad Ants facing off against the Hustle. We got sub rotations. If you didn't know, we're trying to get everybody in the game, so there's mandatory stops and subs, and Bench tries to knock down a 3 at the top, but he can't make it. So some of our time here will be making sure all of our guys and girls get on the court and all that fun stuff. So shout out to the coaches making their adjustments, making their moves. Lopez, 3, not just online. Boykin, power rebound, count them for 2. And Boykin had a monster game last night to close out our day 2. Day 3, like seeing what the team gives him. Cook, down low, easy work. And again, he played really well yesterday, too. Gobbling up a whole bunch of points. Boykin, elbow jumper. But just a little hard. Here come Hustle. It's Padilla. Hard off the back iron. Here comes Lopez. Bench playing safety on Boykin. Boykin goes reverse, and he gets the nicest roll for 2. Bench on the bring up. The Mad Ants got 70-plus points on the board last night, and they're going to call the foul on Boykin. Here comes Bench to the line. Good on the second. Here come the Mad Ants. Boykin. Again, I told y'all, Boykin and Bench will be battling all game. Tries to drive that one down the lane. Bench gets a stop. Bench running the tempo, trying to see ahead what he has. Spin cycle. Did he wash him up? No. And I don't think Boykin with a block right there. Trying to get a foul from Coach Roth. Not happy with what he sees. Still takeaway for Hustle. He's got a one-on-one by himself. Diaz can't connect it, but who can't clean it up? That would be number 99, Mr. Caden Padilla. Inbound, low side, Boykin. Lopez. Got him! Catch the bottom of the nets. That says from Mr. Lopez. His second three, he can, again, I said, shoot the skin off the ball. Bentz, high screen from Cook. Thought about using it, shakes him up. Boykin almost got the spin cycle. But he decides to pass it to Padilla. They fall all the way off Padilla. Tries to get the knock in, but he does not get it to go right there. Low feed in. And excuse me, that was McComb on that last shot. Not trying to get anybody's name wrong. Blame my head, not my heart. After first 10 to play, we got a 17-13 game. This is probably one of our most sought-out pre-watches to both of these teams, but we'll be right back after a short break here on the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. To the rim, can't connect. And it might have been because the line was a little interrupted by the tenacious defense of the Mad Ants. Here comes Ortiz. He finds Lopez. Stop, pop. No. But Ortiz fights for it, hustles, keeps it his way. So the Mad Ants get another opportunity to score. Doesn't use the screen. Kicks to the corner, but we got a touch foul. Lopez surveys, kicks it to Carrillo Wright, who had a great performance, 4 threes in his last game last night. Coming back the other way, here comes Reen. Lopez on ball screen. Another three, count it, because the bank is open, baby. He's got another three. He's 3 for 3. Counting for 9 points. Cut and cook. Nobody stops him, and he gets a kiss off the glass for 2. Going back the other way, here comes Lopez. Ortiz, Mr. KD. What's he going to do? Very patient. Kicks it back to Lopez. Lopez thought about it. Going drag stepping back. Twist up in some confusion right there, but Burrows gets it, and he gets another 2. Let's get him on the board. Another one of our St. Mary kids. We love our St. Mary's kids out here. Here comes Williams, snatches it away from Ortiz. Cross back, takes it down the middle drive, tries to get a shot attempt, and they call a foul, and he'll be shooting 2. Oh, no foul. Out of bounds. Going to the Mad Ants. It is so funny. The coach is here. Coach Roth ain't playing no games. He's trying to get a run here. This team trying to get back in it. Just down 3. Here comes McComb, but it's tipped out back to Padilla. He gets a floater over the top and counting for another one. My boy is balling right now. He's got 6 in this half. Turnover. Mad Ants looking a little mad right now. And it's going to be going back the other way to the hustle. McComb, no pressure. 3! And he said, look at me, look at me. McComb played very solid yesterday. Good to see one go in for him. Lopez gets the roller. Reen. Shooter's touch and counting for the and one the old-fashioned way. That's Ryan Reen. And he gets an and one bucket. Here comes McComb. A lot of commotion, a lot of talking, but he finds Cook in the cut. Cook right over everybody for 2. And Cook been cooking. Let him cook is what they say out here. Carrillo Wright counted out the bottom of the net for 3. He's back rolling and going. He had, again, 4 threes in yesterday's last game he played. And he's going to keep the offense rolling, rolling, and rolling. Good screen, roll, Cook. Cannot stop it. Hard off the back iron on the first. But he makes the second. Lopez. High screen from Reen. Thought about the shot, but he swings over to the brother Reen, and he says, hey, brats, how you like me like that? Sean Reen.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, they sag off McComb. He tries to match it. Reen tries to get a half-court shot, but it goes over the complete net. Here we go, 32-22 after a first half of play. We will be right back here on NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. we go. Back to the second half. We had to get the coaches under control, but it's all love here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. I'm Lauren Goodman, the coach. That's what they call me. And I will be giving you all your broadcast love. They get a jumper, not able to connect. Here comes Bentz. Float, can't connect from the elbow jumper. Here comes Reen. He has no hesitation to want to go score. He's a very smart player. Kicks it to his brother. Floater. Hard off the back iron, but here comes Bentz with a long court dime. Nobody looking, and that's just one of the special plays of Bentz. If that would have connected, that would have been a great play. But we got to go the other way. He gets a turnover, and that was not what Hustle needed. Top, Boykin. Get cut pass, but Reen saves it because it almost got out of control there. Got a three. Does not connect with Q-Kid. Want to get him another three. He hit some couple yesterday. Drive down the lane. Padilla finds a cutting Diaz, and he gets two. Boykin takes Bentz off the dribble. Baseline side drive, and it's going to stay here off the double team. Lob over the top to Carrillo Wright. But she got a foul. Again, played very well yesterday, particularly last night when he had the 4 threes. So we got Carrillo Wright with the free throws here. And we got straight comedy on the sideline. And what they say, old rule is, ball don't lie. Burrows up ahead in front of everybody. Padilla trying to get it in quick. He just rushes it there. Bentz comes in transition, finds a way through the gap and get him for two. Big, strong move from Dalton Bentz. He's got 8. Boykin stop and pop. Just hard off the back iron. Here in game 2 on day 3, court 2. Oh, try to get him. Jellion, number 61, his pass package is pretty elite, so I need his teammates to lock in with him so you can catch some of those easy buckets. You love players who play so well and can facilitate good enough to a point where they get you easy buckets. That's why you got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Here we go, coming down the lane. Kukin, pressure on Reen. To his brother, bumps into Boykin. Boykin tries to get a step away elbow jumper. Cannot go. I think he's overthinking the game a little bit. Wants to see him go to the basket more, but he does not. Diaz takes him off the dribble. Going back the other way. Here comes Carrillo Wright. Head down. Can't see where he's really going, but he looks up and finds Reen. Reen thought about it there. Back to Carrillo Wright, whose person's not going to hesitate. He shoots a 3. Reen tries to save it. He does. They keep it live. Here we go. Going back the other way. Diaz to Burrows. Burrows says, give me a little lay for 2. Count Braylon Boykin out of St. Mary's of Stockton, I'm assuming. Oh, double team down low on Boykin. That's what they got to do. Here come Burrows. Easy, wide open lay, and it counted for and 1. As Carrillo Wright tries to come in and give him a block party, but he's unsuccessful. And we go old-fashioned 3. Boykin trying to find a way where he could get back in offense. But Reen said, let me start something up for you. He's a really great shooter. That's Ryder. Ryan, excuse me.
Timeout. Timeout.
White tries to get a shot attempt, but they're going to get the ball back on the inbound as we take a short break here on NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. Welcome back. We got the showdown of the camp so far. This is number one. We could not wait to see Coach Sam versus Coach Charles. It's Charles Roth, that is. And they're standing sideline, side by side, literally, on the court, talking smack to each other. That's what we like to see. But we got a Cutting Williams who gets himself on the scoreboard out of Linden. Lopez back in after the sub rotations. Carrillo Wright going against Cook. He's back in as well. Boykin got Bentz on him, and Bentz is a very good defender, shutting Boykin down for the most part in this game. Only 4 points for him, where he's been a double-digit a night game so far. Carrillo Wright, good defense by Cook. Good pump fake by Boykin. He settles for the jump shot, and it does not fall. Here he comes, coming back the other way. McComb to Bentz. Bentz surveys, finds Cook cutting down the lane. Cook just too hard off the back, and it's going the other way. Here comes Lopez. Lopez looks between the legs, survey. They call a foul, and pushing the back, and we're going to get a right side inbound for the Mad Ants. Lopez back in. 3 threes on the afternoon for him. Boykin reading what Bentz takes, or gives him, should I say. Boykin, good hand. It tips out of Boykin's hand and goes back the other way. Great read and defensive prowess from Bentz. McComb to Bentz. High ball screen he doesn't use. He calls it out. Cook comes, give him a screen. Spin cycle down the middle. He tries to wash it up, but they call a foul, and he will be going to the line. Bentz, good on number one. Good on number two. That's his second time to the line. He has 6 points. Most of them come from the free throw line. Here comes Lopez. He reads, picks his dribble up soon. Carrillo Wright takes his time against Cook. Tries to get a high screen from Boykin. It is tipped out of the hand of Boykin by Diaz. Here comes Williams back the other way. Hustle. Really showing all that hustle they got. McComb, patient, dumps it into Cook. He pulls it out and resets. Picks his dribble up. Here comes Bentz, the cookie monster. He loves to cook. Back to Cook, who is really the chef. He tries to pull a three there, and it does not land. Here comes Lopez, full head of steam. He finds a running Ortiz. Ortiz, just a little hard. We got a walkout from Williams. You know, there's going to be some strategy here, coaches. Knowing how the rules go, seeing that they can't pressure. McComb for three. Got him! Get him at the bottom of the net for Mr. McComb. It's his second three. Kai McComb out of Stockton, California. Here comes the spin cycle by Boykin. Boykin gets one over Cook finally, but it just does not land. Here we come, Cook. And I don't know if we want to go with Chef Cook or Cookie Monster. I'm going to see what he likes. Here comes Bentz. trying to get crafty with the handle. Gets McComb on the left wing. He brings it over to back to Cook. Cook takes the screen. But good D from Carrillo Wright stops him in his tracks. Here comes McComb. Ortiz slow to close out. Not really worried, but we get a reset again. Here comes Bench on the right side. Float over the top. Give him the 3 ball. No, he does not connect there. Turnover almost. Here comes Ortiz. He's back in the ballgame. Boykin, power, lay, counted for 2. He focuses and finishes on that one, and he gets just his 3rd bucket. 6 points for him. And again, he's a double-digit every game pretty much that we've seen thus far. So not to his peak performance right now. McComb thought about the pass dump down to Boykin, but he gets Williams. Williams shoots it too hard the other way, and it goes out of bounds. We are going to take a short break here as we're at the 6:50 mark. Get our subs and rotate in, but we're here live at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp. Back down to the last 5 with our bonus 2 minutes. Let's see who makes the biggest adjustment. Ortiz and the Mad Ants turn that one over. That's not what they wanted to start out on the break. Burrows, I don't know what happened on that one. Kind of lost it and did not connect. Line disconnected there. So Boykin getting sagged on by Bentz. Bentz getting everything that he wants defensively. They dump it down to Cook. Nobody on him in transition, and he lays it up for a little easy 2-point bucket. And we're going to put Ryder in for another 2. Lopez picks his dribble up. Back to Ortiz. Ortiz surveys. Picks his poison. Pulls over the top. Short. But Padilla keeps it in, and we get it to McComb. Very smart coach, just taking his time. A lot of people want to go fast, but this is where we're going to get the real coaching in the high school play at an elite level. Here we go. Padilla, shifty, gets it off the left-hand glass, but he cannot finish it. Here goes Cook with the cleanup time, but he does not clean it up completely. Here comes Lopez all the way down. Fakes him out, gets a left-hand layup, and he good for 2. Had the early buckets with 9, but now he has 11. And let's see if he can get that offense going. He can score in flurries. So it's going to be the defensive stops for the Mad Ants. Here comes McComb. That's not a good start to start with your defensive stops when you give up an offensive rebound and you let a wide open shot happen. Here is the reset for Bentz. No pressure at all. He has a significant lead. Bentz, spin. Tries to throw it up. No foul called. No harm, no foul. Here we go. We don't want Coach Roth to get ejected out here, so he might want to get himself back under the tent. Lopez. Boykin right in the – oh, get into the block party, baby. Ben said, hold on, I'm not all offense. I could also give you an invitation to this block party, baby. McComb, floater in, good for 2. And it's been all hustle necessarily in this second half. Whether it's the defensive stops, whether it's being able to execute on offense. Lopez gets a reach in down low on the dribble drive. So he will get a reset here. Low side inbound. Boykin gets a drive over Bench. You're not blocking this one. He gets another 2. 8 in the game from Mr. Kiari Boykin. Padilla. Elbow jumper. Good for another 2 for him. He has 10 on the game. Young man from Turlock. Really the difference with the zigzag Kobe's on. One pink, one purple. Ortiz kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez finds Kukin. Try to get him a jumper there, but it goes off Boykin's foot, so it's going to go here. We're 1 minute away from regular basketball rules. We'll see if Coach Sam pulls the pressure up, if he makes some adjustments defensively. But it's going to be a minute away from he'll get an opportunity to pick up full court and double, but he probably will play man-to-man because he's a real one. Shout out to Coach Sam. Going the other way here. Can Cook get a short corner floater? No. Can the Mad Ants get a bucket before we get into the 2-minute break? Reen. Hard the other way. Kukin. Off his hand. Got a countdown here. Let's see if Hustle, since the Mad Ants couldn't take advantage of the opportunity before the 2-minute break, let's see if they even get a shot attempt off. Padilla, short. And we are going to take our last timeout of the break before we finish this game here at the G League level. Don't forget, you are watching us live at the NorCal Sports Summer Camp. And they made that substitution quick. Again, welcome to regular basketball rules now. Boykin down low. Lopez takes his time, tries to line it up, but Boykin gets right in the right position, and he gets a 2. I do not know why Coach does not pick up full court. They're trying to stall. You can pick up and play full court regulation rules right now, and they're still sitting back, letting them stall. And at this rate, I do not see the Mad Ants being able to come back. Pressure not applied soon enough. Hustle does not have to score, technically. Bentz, get it out the net, baby. And that's probably going to be the ball game. Just saying. Not a lot of offense from Bentz, but it's been in the effectiveness and the efficiency.
21. 21. Real. 21.
Every foul in the 2-minute mark is a 1-and-1 situation. So Boykin, instead of getting a sideline out of bounds, will get free throws. Good for number 1. And just a little bit of pressure right here. They can pick up full court. Ortiz picks up. Boykin not in the right position to get the steal there. He goes back. And again, like I said, based off what Hustle's done the last 3 plays, they more than likely will keep the basketball and hold out. Boykin trying to get shifty. It goes off, Bentz. It goes off Boykin's foot. And so come in to Cook. A little token pressure, but just not enough to stop what's going on here. We're under a minute. Bentz, no reason to have to score, no shot clock. And unless they call a hand-checking foul, there's nothing that we need to look for. Williams, though, easy lay for 2. Mr. Williams coming back the other way. Carrillo Wright, foul going up. He's going to get 2 free throws here. Doesn't make it land. He has not been successful from the free throw line all day. So this particular game, free throws not online, where yesterday he shot pretty well from the free throw line. He cleans it up and goes 1 for 2.
25 seconds.
McComb more than likely will not rush to get a shot. There's no need to. Oh, they dump it down to Cook. Carrillo Wright down the lane. Nobody's going to stop him. He rattles it in and out. Boykin with the cleanup crew to make his performance get a little bit better. But that's going to be the ball game in game 2 on court 2. Mad Ants fall to Hustle 54-42. Great performance from the Mad Ants trying to get back in it, but Hustle just had too much hustle. My name's Lauren Goodman. They call me Coach Goody. Shout out to my lovely producer, Avery, and all of my camera people that make Camera 2 the best court. We'll see you guys in the next one after the lunch break, and I'm out of here.